Snehlata Reddy, a martyr actress and the tragic story of her life. Hello, greetings, and welcome back to the channel. When we talk about Indian film history and its actors, they are often remembered for their talent and contributions to the industry. Some are called the legendary hero, some the eternal heroine, and others are praised for their unmatched beauty or dance skills. But did you know that there was one actress in Indian cinema who is remembered as a martyr? Her story brings tears to many eyes, making people wonder why her own government turned against her and subjected her to inhumane punishment. This actress was forced to spend the last days of her life in inhumane conditions, and she was tortured in ways beyond imagination. Today, we will talk about Snehlata Reddy and her tragic life story. Early life and passion for theatre. Snehlata Reddy was drawn to performing arts from a young age. She eventually joined the famous Madras Players Theatre Group, one of the biggest theatre groups in India at the time. It was here that she met Pattabhi Rama Reddy, a filmmaker known for his work in Kannada and Telugu cinema. Their friendship turned into love, and despite family objections, they married. Their films often focused on exposing societal injustices, which made them targets of frequent protests and attacks. One of their most significant films, Samskara, 1971, was banned by the Madras Censor Board for 4 years. Snehlata and her husband fought a legal battle, and the court finally allowed its release. The film became an instant hit and won national and international awards, establishing Snehlata as not just a South Indian actress but a national icon. From actress to social activist. Over time, Snehlata became deeply involved in social activism. She formed theatre groups in Bangalore and Madras, supporting plays that addressed social issues. Her growing influence led her to connect with George Fernandes, a firebrand politician and labor rights activist. Their friendship would later become a turning point in her tragic fate. Emergency and her arrest. On 25 June 1975, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi declared a state of emergency in India. During this period, many political opponents and activists were arrested. George Fernandes became a primary target, but he managed to evade capture. Unfortunately, Snehlata Reddy was arrested instead. On 27 April 1976, police raided her home in Bangalore and took her away under the Maintenance of Internal Security Act, MISA, falsely accusing her of involvement in the Baroda dynamite case, an alleged plot to bomb Parliament. The real motive was to extract information about George Fernandes' whereabouts. Brutal torture in prison. Snehlata was kept in Bangalore Central Jail, in a tiny, dark cell with no ventilation or proper sanitation. She was not given any medical treatment despite suffering from asthma. She was beaten, stripped, and tortured by male police officers, who repeatedly demanded information about George Fernandes. Her screams echoed through the prison, heard by even political detainees like Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Lal Krishna Advani, who were also imprisoned during the emergency. Snehlata recorded her experiences in a diary, later published as A Prison Diary, by the Karnataka Human Rights Commission. Released on parole, but too late. After 8 months of imprisonment and torture, Snehlata was released on parole on 15 January 1977 due to her deteriorating health. However, she was already too weak to recover. 5 days later, on 20 February 1977, she passed away. Her daughter, Nandana Reddy, has publicly called Indira Gandhi her mother's murderer, blaming her for Snehlata's wrongful imprisonment and tragic death. Snehlata Reddy's story remains a dark chapter in Indian history, highlighting the horrors of the emergency period. For more such interesting videos, like, share and subscribe my channel.